Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. And a healthy mind is a healthy body. Let me tell you that. Nobody knows that better than me, because when my mind wasn't healthy, I was a great person, but I will tell you right now, I was abusive to myself, and I was abusive to the girlfriends I had as I was growing up. I was abusive to my parents. Oh, and wait a minute, though. My parents were abusive to me, because where the mind goes, the body follows. You know, I want to tell you a little story. I've got a beautiful cousin. Her name is Star. Okay, what a beautiful name that is. And anyways, I worked with Star's mother. Star's mother had cancer, and that was back when I was 30 years old. So anyways, it was like probably about 25 years, and I never heard from Star. So Star gets in touch with me a few months ago. And so let's take this back 16 weeks. So Star gets in touch with me. And today, Star is 80 pounds less weight, okay? And she took Coumadin for 22 years. Okay, now Coumadin is just a couple steps away from rat poison. I hope you know that. Now, I'm not telling people not to take it. I didn't tell her not to take it, but I will tell you that it thins your blood, but it does it on a chemical level, which means that you're always trying to manipulate the body. Now, Star said to me, okay, just about 3 weeks ago. And you know what? The whole time that we were working with Star, doing all these cleanses, she never told me she was on Coumadin. I didn't know that. People are actually will take a drug for so long and do something for so long, okay, that they forget to tell you this because it's been part of their life. And the doctors all told her that you need to be on Coumadin for the rest of your life. So that gets into your head. Rest of my life, rest of my life, rest of my life. Don't tell me we're not robots, because you are a robot. And unless you realize that you're a robot and you're willing to go in and repeat something 10,000 times, you're not going to have a new thought in there. And unless you dump all your thoughts in total self-love, and they're created by you through your heart, okay, then you're going to be torn apart forever. So now, I said to Star this morning, and I'll tell you why. I said to Star, you know what, Star? You don't even have one friend or anybody in your family that knows what true health is. Nobody's been through this or going to go through this, because guess what? They weren't where you were, okay? So the basic thing is she was still alive, but she thought that was as good as it's going to get. And let me tell you something, her life was miserable. But Star, being a beautiful human being, a beautiful spirit, just learned to live with it. Because we need to trust these guys who are telling us that we need to poison ourselves every day and thin out our blood with a drug. So anyways, Star's been doing fastings and the perfect day diet and things of that nature. I already told you she lost 83 pounds so far. Okay? Now, even though that she even broke some of the fasts wrong, but this one she didn't. But here's the deal. So last night I get a call, and it's midnight her time, and her heart is beating. And I said, Star, right now, okay, your whole life has been about anxiety. You are not just having a detox. Now remember, this is the 7th day of her fast. So it's not just a water fast, it's an advanced water fast. An advanced water fast means she's on SAC calcium, she's on Ormus, okay, minerals, she's also on fulvic, okay, and she's also on a little bit of Himalayan salt. Okay, so she's doing these things that don't turn on the digestive tract, but enhance the cleanse without and helping you to have less of a healing crisis, because you're only going to have a healing crisis in your life if you have a disease. So now Star's on the phone, or first her husband gets on the phone, Dale, what a beautiful guy, and he says, Star's here and her heart's beating really fast. We don't know what to do. Star's saying, Daryl, I've got my pills in my hand. You know what we're talking about. Her Coumadin and a whole bunch of other drugs they had her on. And she going, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I said, well, first of all, you could connect to your breath and take a breath 6 seconds in, 7 seconds out, pause and hold that for 1 or 2 seconds and let go. Let's just do that right now. Okay? And then then when I get off the phone, you're going to use the Avicin, you're going to use the Biotron, you're going to calm down and get connected to your breath. So anyways, let me tell you another story. You may not know this, but when you become toxic, you fill up from the ground up. So what I mean is you know your large intestine? Well, first of all, your large intestine has to become sick. Then your blood becomes sick, then your liver becomes sick, okay? And your lymph system starting to become sick. Then what happens is then your kidneys become sick, and then you get bladder infections, they become sick. Okay, and then your bowel even gets sicker, okay? And you have bad bacteria that then turn on you, and then you have really bad thoughts. Because when you have bad bacteria, you have bad thoughts, which means you have bad moods, which means you eat bad foods, which means you treat yourself bad and you treat everyone else bad. Welcome to planet Earth. So now she's filling up with all this toxic waste throughout. Okay, so she's around, I don't know, around 60 something. I'm 63, she's around 65, maybe 66. Anyway, so she's been filling up with toxic waste from an inflammatory diet. Dairy, gluten, from bread, sugar, wrong oils. She's eating like everybody else on this planet that is manipulated by the food industry, because the food industry is there for one thing, and that's to keep you eating, okay? So anyway, so now she's filling up, and now she's filled up right into her lungs, and all of this congestion and mucus, okay? Now remember something. Oh, wait a minute. Star also had a heart valve put in. That's right. And when she got the heart valve put in, they told her that she would have to be on Coumadin for the rest of her life. And if she wasn't, boom, she's out of here. She's toast. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Liar, liar, pants on fire. You listen to me. I'm going to hold the line here for myself and for my family and for everyone else. And that's it. I said, Star, get on the perfect day diet, do the fastings, and we'll just change your life. Last night, so what am I going to do, Daryl? I said, you're going to calm down. That's your heart. And you know what? You've been so used to having anxiety. Meanwhile, you know what? You're a Christian, you have faith, but you have no faith in yourself. You have no faith in your healing. You have no faith in God. You really don't. You know, you're religious, but where's the faith? Let's chill out here. Let's get some faith in the human body and healing. Let's calm down. Well, should I take the pills? I'll leave that in your hands, but you don't need to. Right now, what's happening is, okay, the universe is saying, your spirit is saying, Star, I need you to have faith because you're having an emotional and physical detox. Oh, I do want to tell you something. You can believe this or not believe this, but I'll have Star on to do a live testimonial maybe in a few weeks. But guess what? She has been, for the last probably 2 months, golfing up cups of green, gray, and black mucus out of her lungs. Okay? Now, she also lost 83 pounds? And guess what's happening on now? So for the last week, when she entered into this new water fast, every bowel movement, she's got cups of mucus ropes and strings coming out of her bowel. What did I tell you? I said that when you become toxic, you fill from your bowel up until you fill your lungs up. And then you've got COPD, and you've got asthma, and you've got breathing problems, and you've got cancers throughout the body. You're so toxic. So now she's detoxifying for the last 4 months, and it's going down. Oh, we're draining. So now she's in her bowel. And guess what? So I called her first thing this morning. I said, Star, how you doing? Well, I did what you said, and I did the breathing, and I did the Avicin, and I did the Bioptron, and guess what? That's the first time I've slept from 12 until 6 in the morning. And she goes, but I'm really tired right now. And I said, well, can you just allow your body and your creator to do what you need to do? Now that you've returned to nature and you're going to have faith in your creator and the healing of your own body, can you just be tired today and do the Avicin? Do the Bioptron. If you feel like it, go for a nice light walk. And if you feel like falling asleep, fall asleep. And just respect your body and say no to everything. And don't keep thinking you have to push yourself to be the good mommy or the good grandmother or the good mother or the good anything. Can you just love yourself today 100% and have faith in yourself? So thank God. I said if you would have taken those drugs last night, you would have put yourself back, not as bad as one thing. It wouldn't have been physically putting yourself back, but you would have shot the cleanse right down. That would have been shut right off, because those drugs have a frequency below 0, which means they don't create life. And I said, but the big problem would have been your emotional would have fell backwards because you lost faith in yourself, girl. Nobody ever died from doing a water fast, an enhanced water fast that we created. Okay, even if their heart feels like it's coming out of their chest. Because every issue in your tissue is first an issue in your mind. There is not a disease that wasn't created in your mind first. I didn't create it. No, but your parents did. Society did. The so-called healthcare system that is sick. The healthcare system has a sick mind. And when you are going to a healthcare system that has a sick mind, you're going to have a sick body. That is it. Why aren't people getting well, guys? And I said to her, she goes, well, Daryl, my son just said to me 2 days ago, and that, Mom, do you really think you should be doing this? You should probably go back on your drugs, okay? And I said, and I honestly said this, I said, is he blind and dumb? And I wasn't trying to put him down. I know the guy, but is he blind and dumb? I said, you've lost 83 pounds, okay? And people can't even see in front of their eyes, okay? We have turned into zombies. We are so programmed that we don't trust ourselves and we don't even know what logic is anymore. You know, this is not a good situation. This is not a good situation where we're at all. And I just want to say this, you know what? Good luck. You know what? You're going to be called a health nut, a freak, dangerous. Well, you know what? 120 years ago, there wasn't medical doctors. There was holistic doctors, okay? All right? Take Hippocrates, okay, the father of medicine. He said, do no harm, all right? Didn't he? Okay? Well, the only thing left of the Hippocratic Oath today is the hypocrite. And that's what healthcare is. It is a hypocrite. And understand something. Go take a look at the Hippocratic Oath now, that used to be the oath for medical care, and they took out do no harm. Do you know why? Well, because they are the #1 cause of death in North America. So all I'm going to say here is a healthy mind is a healthy body. But unless you're willing to go in and rewire, retrain that brain, change your personality. Yeah, but this is who I am. No, it's not. You're everybody else. You know, before you even came out of the womb, 70% of your programs were already in. So take a look at mommy and daddy. Take a look at the church they went to, the people they hung around with, and the things they listened to, and that's you. You know, you think that you're not a slave? You are a slave. You're a slave until you are just yourself and you're no longer anybody else and everybody else, going everywhere else, listening to other people. Look, I don't want you to believe in me. I want you to believe in you. Have faith. Take care and have a beautiful day. And listen, next week I got a surprise for you. I'm going to show you how to reverse hearing problems. I'm going to show you how to reverse cataracts, glaucoma, and I mean reverse them. And this is the most powerful technique you've ever seen in your life for reversing a hearing problem and for eye problems. And I'm telling you, I got it. You know, put your money where your mouth is, Daryl. Well, I'm going to. Have a beautiful day.